Okay, now we'll discuss next topic, that is C recursion. So what is the meaning of recursion in the C programming language? It is a very simple topic. Okay, the meaning of a recursion is, take a definition, a function that calls itself is known as a recursive function. Okay, so until now what we have seen, so from the main function we are calling a user defined function only one time. Okay, so now what is the meaning of recursion? So I am calling the same function again and again, that is called recursive function. Okay, now I'll take a small example, it is very easy to understand. So directly I'm taking example. Okay, that is this is important point, you have to make a note. It is itself. Okay, itself is known as a recursive function. Now you see here, write a C program to find the sum of n natural numbers using recursion concept. Okay, now take a C programming language. Now you see here, first of all, this is the main function. Okay, this is the main function. So in this, what is the user defined function? That is a sum. Okay, sum is the user defined function. Now where I have to start, I have to always start from the main only. So main, so from here I have to start. So what are the variables I have taken? I am taking the two variables, one is number comma result. So then, so I am taking a number, so printf enter a positive integer, then scanf percentage the ampersand number. Now what I am taking, I am taking, so n equal to 3. So I have taken n equal to 3 using the scanf function. Now what is the next statement in the C program, in this function? Result equal to sum of number. What is the sum? Sum is the user defined function. So what is the number? So I am passing a parameter 3. Okay, so here what I am passing, I am passing a 3, I am passing, that is important. Now where I am going, so now I am going to the here. Why? Because from the main function I am calling the this user defined function by passing a parameter some number equal to 3. Okay, so then I'll come to here. Now what is n equal to 3? So n equal to 3. Now this is where recursion concept is here. Okay, now check the condition. What is the n is what? So here, so n equal to 3, uh, uh, n is not equal to 0, then that is 3 is not equal to 0. Condition true or false? Yes, condition is true. Okay, so because condition is true, okay, what I have to execute, I have to execute the return n plus, see, this is called recursion. Okay, return n plus sum of n minus 1. Now that is what I am doing here. Return 3 plus sum of n minus 1. What is n minus 1? 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2. So what is this? Can you tell? Again I am calling a same function. Okay, what is the parameter? Now it is 2. Okay, so first time what is the parameter? It is 3. Second time what is the parameter? It is sum of 2. Okay, sum is a what? It is a function. See, by observation, now you see here, the name is same, the name is same here. Okay, the name is same. What is changing? The parameter is changing, the function name is no change. There is no change in the function name. What I'm changing? I am changing the parameter only. Okay, so you don't think about the parameters. What is important? The function name is important. Okay, see, n equal to 3, 3 is not equal to 0, 3 plus sum of 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2 here. Okay, so that is what 3 plus sum of 2. It means what? Again where I am going, because when I see this, again you have to go to this location, that is called recursion. Okay, like this. Okay, again what? Again like this, again like this, until condition false. It means I have to execute the recursive function until condition fail, condition false. That is what the case. Now what is sum of 2? Okay, n equal to 2. Again check the condition. Okay, check the condition. 2 is not equal to 0. That's what here. So 2 is not equal to 0. Condition true? Yes. So because condition true, return. Okay, return. Okay, so return. Now you see here, return uh, what? Return 2 plus n equal to 2. Okay, return 2 plus sum of n minus 1 how much, which is equal to 1. Again what? Again recursion is there. It means what? Again you have to go to this location. Now what is n equal to? Now n equal to 1. Starting one, what is n? N equal to 3. Second time n equal to 2. Third time n equal to 1. Okay, now we come to here. So n equal to 1. 1 is not equal to 0. Yes, no? So you have to check the condition. N equal to 1. 1 is not equal to 0. Check the condition. Because condition is true, I have to execute this return. Okay, then what? N equal to 1. N equal to 1. 1 is not equal to 0. Condition true. Return 1 plus sum of 0. Now what is n? N equal to what? N equal to 0 now. Okay, so now n equal to 0 now. Okay, now check the condition. What is n equal to 0? So 0 is not equal to 0. Condition false. Okay, so if condition is false, what I have to do? Condition is false. Where I have to go? Return n. Return n. So what I have to return? So return 0. It means this gives 0. What is 1 plus 0? Which is equal to 1. Return 1. This I am getting answer as a 1. What is 2 plus 1? Which is equal to 3. Return 3. Where I have to go? I have to go to this location. What is it? Return 6, which is equal to, so here now come to function. So finally what is the entire answer, which is equal to 6. Okay, so return result equal to 6. Okay, so result equal to 6. So that is what return, finally return 6. That is taken into result variable. Now what I am doing? So printf sum equal to percentage d result I am printing, which is equal to 6 is the answer element. Okay, and that is all about the recursive function. What you have to understand is, so here I am calling the function again and again, again and again, again and again. Now you see here, simply count how many times I am calling the function. So okay, so first time I am calling, first time sum of 2, second time sum of 1, third time, okay, sum of 0, fourth time, 4 times. Okay, I made a recursive call. So when n equal to 0, the condition first, I came back to this location, return 1, return 3, which is equal to finally 6. So I made a actually 3 only recursive calls, not 4 actually. So from this only, from this I have to count actually. Okay, 1, 2, 3 actually, that is what. So you say as a 4 or 3, but when you speak strictly, what is the answer? Answer equal to 3. So I made 3 recursive calls. How many times I call the function sum? I call the 4 times. Okay, that is the meaning here. What is the definition? A function that calls itself is known as the recursive function. Okay, very simple concept. You take this definition and write the simple program, so along with the output. Okay.